A major car manufacturer is recalling over 1 million vehicles.
Also, glitz, glamour, and the green carpet. What multi-million-dollar event is coming to the Tampa Bay? We'll tell you next.
All this and more, the Spotlight starts right now.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for stepping into the Spotlight. I'm Gabrielle Dorisami.
And I'm Matthew Hall. Toyota is recalling 1.8 million vehicles in the United States and over 6 million vehicles worldwide for a variety of safety issues. The most notable safety problem is that the airbags may fail to deploy. The faulty electrical connections could cause the airbags to deactivate and then fail to deploy during a crash. Another problem is the defective springs in the front seat rails, which could prevent the seat from locking into place. Toyota is currently working on solving these problems, and dealerships will replace the defective parts for free when the replacement parts become available. Toyota has said no injury or crashes have been reported due to these issues, and this is one of the largest recalls for Toyota since 2009 and 2010, when the company recalled more than 10 million vehicles for faulty brakes, sticky gas pedals, and ill-fitting floor mats. Recently, another major car manufacturer also recalled millions of vehicles. GM recalled 2.6 million vehicles for an ignition switch defect that could also deactivate the airbags. Well, joining us now to discuss the story is Nicole Tillotson and Brittany Duffy. Girls, this is another serious problem because I know a lot of people on this campus, own either a GM or a Toyota. I mean, just having safety problems like this is never a good thing for a car.
That's just really scary because you never know when they were going to catch these things. So if somebody got this car in this vehicle and then they went out and they drove it and something did happen, they wouldn't know what it is and they just thought it was their fault. It's really good that they actually caught that beforehand and before nobody else got injured.
And the other thing I was thinking about is because, this has happened in the past and Toyota's known for reliability and lasting for a long time. So I was curious to see how this is going to affect their image. Do you remember the brake issue?
Yeah,
that wasn't too far long ago. And then I wonder how many people maybe had this issue before it actually came to light, because I'm sure they tried to cover it up a little bit, and now it's this huge thing. So I really wonder what led to this happening.
Yeah.
And talking about reliable cars, when I was looking for a car, my car mechanic said, "Oh, go buy a Toyota." But then my mom and I thought about it, and we're like, all of these recalls, it's you don't know which car has it and which one doesn't. So it's so hard to decide when you're looking for a reliable car. You have no idea if it's going to be recalled or not.
I guess it's really defensive driving.
Yes, it is.
That's very interesting. Something definitely to keep in mind.
Yes.
Well, our very own Southeastern University has been recognized as a national best workplace for commuters by Polk County. Best Workplaces for Commuters is a program that gives national recognition to eligible employers who provide excellent commuter benefits. Officials believe that this recognition is a direct result of Southeastern's partnership with the Citrus Connection program that provides students, faculty, and staff with free transportation throughout Lakeland. April 1st, 67 Southeastern students and staff participated in Southeastern's Red Run 5K. The fundraiser benefited Christine Kane's A21 campaign, an organization that brings restoration and awareness to victims of human trafficking. Students and locals were ready to support the cause and collectively raise $200 for the organization. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of stories, but I thought it was cool that they're all about Southeastern, the things that they're either doing in the community or new improvements on campus. Have you seen either of these? Or you participated in the run, right?
I did run the 5K because I always love to get out there and run 5Ks. It's just one of my favorite things to do, and then especially because it did support a good cause. Got out there. Actually came in 4th place amongst students.
Woo.
So not too.
You need to bring in your little medal. You didn't just get a participation award on that one.
No, unfortunately they didn't give anything out to the top runners. But, no, but it was fun.
That's very cool.
That's so cool with the A21 though. That's a national campaign, and that we have such a representation for it here in Lakeland.
Absolutely. Have you noticed the flagpole? It's kind of in the front of Addison, which kind of faces the lake. But I thought it was really cool. I saw the ROTC students out there, and so they were really happy to be a part of that. And I know that we got a nice email from Dr. Hackett, who was very appreciative as well.
And on top of that, the flagpole and the flag, you said that was actually donated. And I heard today from President Engel and Chapel that it was actually donated from the local mall around here.
Really?
So they they donated so many different things from different companies, and the mall was one of them. And I thought that was really cool.
One more reason to go to the mall more often.
Yes.
That's great. Well, I'm very happy for the school to be making these improvements.
Yeah. Coming up after the break, we have Miriam Woodward with entertainment. Stay tuned.
Thanks, Courtney.
Time to wake up. I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Don't forget, you've got a job to do today.
Hey, Mom. I got the job. Thanks.
I've got the job. Welcome aboard.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does.
And like that, you're a job creator.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs, just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Well, next we have our reporter Miriam Woodard with a sweet way to stay cool here in Florida.
On a day like this, everyone screams for ice cream. And here at the Sun and Fun Fairgrounds, Lakeland is kicking off its second annual Ice Cream Festival.
Accompanied by great weather, guests experience an afternoon full of rides, fair games, delicious smoked food, and live music. But what attracted people most was the ice cream. And event producer and manager John Santarpi was excited about today's turnout.
My feeling is it's all about the people. The vendors, they don't make money. Sorry, we present the opportunity. It's all about whether the attendees have a good time. So we started talking. We said, there's no events today. We could blow it out of the park today. And they're coming in droves. And then I did a Facebook post. I just waived the admission today. A lot of everyone had free church tickets anyways, but we had some volunteer issues. I said, let me just waive the, still parking. They came in and they've just been nonstop ever since.
As people continued to join the festival, they were greeted by over 30 different ice cream vendors to choose from. They also had fun characters out and various fun activities to stay nice and cool in the Florida heat. Reporting for Southeastern University's The Spotlight, I'm Miriam Woodard.
Well, that was fun.
That was pretty cool.
I wish I would have went.
I know, right? Ice cream and a festival together. I mean, I'll be
That
there.
sounds like a party.
Yeah, and I heard there were so many rides there, like not just ice cream, but there's rides and family activities and fun stuff to do.
I thought it was cool because I was talking to her and she was telling me how there was actually like Christian artists on a stage there.
Yeah.
So I actually didn't know it was a Christian event. So I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, Access Church, where I attend, they actually had a pretty big presence there. They had their worship band out there,
okay.
and were singing and everything. But then they had their own booth set up, and they had some activities. Not just for their own church people, but just for the community in general and stuff like that. Just trying to just kind of spread the word.
Yeah.
But just through different means.
That's
So it
really
was pretty
awesome
cool.
too, because the event was put on by Publix of all places, to have that Christian presence there as well. With
It's
a
interesting,
big
isn't
name
it?
company. Yeah.
I think that's really cool, especially like if people just want to go there and they're just like, oh, I'm just gonna go and get ice cream, and then they go there and like they hear about God and they their lives can be definitely changed.
Pretty
from that.
cool. Super cool. What's been your favorite event that's been going on in the area with all the community events that's been going on?
Definitely Sun and Fun. Sun and Fun was really cool. I did not know what to expect for that. So that was fun to do.
Very cool.
Yep. Well, ice cream is a great treat for the summer, and we have Brittany Duffy here with Poll of the Week.
Hi, my name is Brittany Duffy, and it is summertime at Southeastern University. I want to find out what the Southeastern students are doing their summer break, whether it's getting a job, internship, or just catching up on some Z's. Let's go find out.
This summer I'm interning at a church back home in New York, and I'm also working at a Taco Bell. Summer I'll be going back home, hopefully saving up money so that way I can go on a mission trip and just getting ready for the opportunities I'll have next semester.
This summer I'm going on a mission trip to Indonesia.
This summer I'm going on a mission trip to Ecuador, and I am partnering with my best friend from back home, and we're going to do an outreach and get that together back in our hometown.
This summer, 32% of SCU students will be getting a job, 34% will be getting an internship, and 24% will be spending their summer trip going on different mission trips and outreaches. That last 10% will be catching up on some well-needed rest after a busy semester.
Well, this summer I'm going on a mission trip to Ecuador, and ironically I'm from Ecuador, like I was born there. And I'm just going to go visit my family after our mission trip. We're going to the jungle to Sakua. And just afterwards I'm going to be able to stay with my family that I haven't seen in years. And I get to learn about their culture and just kind of like influence them about just who Jesus Christ is. And so I'm excited for that.
This summer I'll be doing an internship at First Baptist of Temple Terrace.
Well, that's what the Southeastern campus is planned for their summer. No matter what their plans are, I hope it's great. We'll see them back next semester. Reporting for the Spotlight News, I'm Brittany Duffy.
Well, summer's just around the corner,
Yes,
guys.
it is.
It sure is. What are you guys doing this year?
Well, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing, but I think I'm finalizing an internship in South Florida, so I'm very excited about that. What about you guys?
What are you doing?
Definitely doing some summer jobs, you know, to get some money, but also I'm gonna start working on my YouTube channel a little bit more.
Awesome.
And then play with my cats, of course.
Cool.
Well, if anyone wants a cat, I'd have like 6 of them, so just gonna throw that out there for anybody watching. You let me know. What about you, Matt?
I have 2 internships coming up for the first 2 months of summer, and then after that I will be relaxing by my pool every single day.
Enjoying all the money you didn't make.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow, that's really nice.
Yeah, it'll be fun now, the first couple of months.
I'm going to be getting a job and just getting the money rolling in. And then, yeah, that's just basically it this summer. Job, family,
When we come back, you
vacation.
can take us out to lunch because Matt and I will have not made
Every
any
single
money.
day. Take
Every
us out
day.
to- Yeah.
Well, last year, Bollywood grossed over $4 billion in movie sales, making it the largest film industry in the world. This week, Tampa Bay prepares to welcome the International Indian Film Awards as it comes to North America for the very first time. I went downtown to get a peek of the preparations.
This week has been a very busy one for the downtown Lakeland Hilton Hotel as they prepare to welcome thousands of guests, celebrities, and spectators as they gear up for the International Indian Film Awards happening later this week. This Wednesday will be the official kickoff to the start of the IFA Awards as stars arrive to the Tampa Bay and begin to prepare for the extravagant 4-day Bollywood Bash. Every year, the International Indian Film Awards takes place in a different country. This will be the first year it's held here in the U.S. The big budget event is expected to attract attendees by the thousands. Tampa Bay hotels have wasted no time in preparation for their international guests.
We have been preparing for them for the past 6 months. Ever since we found out that IFA is coming to town, the excitement started to build, and now it's coming to a climax, if you will.
The IFA Awards carry similar weight as Hollywood's Oscar Awards, and everybody is gearing up for the glam.
It's exciting. I love the whole idea, 1,000 people coming downtown, stars.
The downtown Hilton is the official location where the biggest names in Bollywood will be staying throughout their trip to Tampa Bay. However, hotel officials aren't just preparing for the celebrities.
So we're expecting quite a few fans to be out here trying to get a glimpse of their favorite star.
So after all of the awards, festivities, and after parties, thousands of guests, fans, and celebrities will be resting their head here in the lap of luxury at the downtown Hilton Hotel. I'm Gabrielle Dorasami, your Spotlight News.
So I, for one, am so excited about this because it's bringing such a glamorous event, rivaling the Oscars, but it's a 4-day event, which is huge.
It is huge.
To Tampa Bay. So I didn't know that we've ever, I don't know if we've ever had anything to this caliber in Tampa Bay like this before.
It just seems like a really random city.
Yeah.
Of all the cities you could have picked in the U.S.
Why
they picked
Tampa?
Tampa.
Well, it's actually something that a lot of people have been wondering because exactly why Tampa out of everywhere in the United States? Well, there's actually an Indian doctor who I guess was very well connected with the IFA awards overseas, and he was really lobbying to have it come to Tampa Bay. He really thought this would be a great opportunity. It's going to bring over $3 million to the state.
Wow.
So it's going to be great for the economy. Hotels around the city are booked because people are coming in from like every state. So it was really this guy, his name is Dr. Patel, obviously, and it was kind of the reason of why this is here in Tampa.
So now all the who's who of the Indian film industry is going to be here?
Absolutely. I'm picturing like Brad and Angelina, but like Bollywood form. So I'm going to be going to the event. So I'll have to let you know exactly how that goes exactly.
Cool.
All right.
Well, coming up after the break, we have the Community Spotlight with Nicole Tillotson. Stay tuned.
I know, 2 seconds. Hang on, just stand still. Stand still. 1 second. Boys, hang on, boys!
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
Listen now, can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look up now, can you feel the sun? Can you feel the sun?
Welcome back to the Spotlight, everyone. Well, coming up next, with the end of the semester right around the corner, Southeastern students took advantage of an event to get rid of some unneeded things to make a few bucks. Nicole Tillotson has this story.
Fixed in the courtyard between the Bethany and Bauer dorms at Southeastern University, the student-led flea market was a huge success on the afternoon of Friday, April 11th. From getting rid of old dorm decor to selling old textbooks, raising money for missions trips, and selling one's own crafts, the event offered a way for students to make money while doing their spring cleaning. Organizer of the event, Rachel Ruskowski, says she wanted the event to be unique and different from the standard idea of a flea market.
I had the idea kind of because last year we had some RAs that did like a flea market in their room. So I thought, why not create this opportunity for everyone and have it out in the open? We can have more people come. My team kind of helped me out. We put it together. And it's kind of neat because we wanted it to be more than just a normal flea market. So we kind of created this reward system idea where, like, depending on how much money you spend, you can get different gift baskets. So we just wanted to create more than anything an opportunity for students to sell their stuff, whether they're getting married or they're graduating and leaving, or they're going on a missions trip, just an outlet for them to raise extra money.
Either partnering with a friend or selling solo, a portion of the profits went to Feed the Need, a Lakeland-based organization that strives to help those in the community who are in need. Shopper Krista Rogers says the event was successful in supporting this community.
And it's really exciting for students like me who just want to shop, be a shopaholic, and support our fellow students.
I'm Nicole Tillotson, your community reporter for Spotlight News.
So guys, Southeastern has been doing so many events this semester and even this year just to focus around the students and to get everybody involved. I think it's pretty great. What has been one of your favorite events that you've been to?
Down El Prado, oh my goodness, I like, I don't know, I like when preview days happen and there are just so many students like walking around, and sometimes they have like cotton candy machines. So preview day is cool because, you know, we have all these like new faces and everyone's super happy and friendly, but like we get free stuff. So
I think my favorite was when they had like all the different health places around, just because I started getting interested in vitamins, and they had like GNC, they had different workout places. And I thought that was really cool just to be like, hey, there are other places except for like our campus.
Yeah. I think Club Rush is fun because, I mean, along with Club Rush,
Right.
they usually have Smoothie King.
Yeah.
And you get like free smoothies, not
We're
only
interested
here
in
on
smoothies
campus.
and cotton candy, and she's like, I
And
like the
then-
gym.
I mean, the smoothies can be healthy there at Smoothie
Yeah.
King. But anyway, I mean, I like the clubs because, I mean, there's always new ones. It's kind of interesting. I didn't realize how many there actually clubs there are that happen here on campus. So it's always interesting to walk down through and see what people are kind of interested in and really, what
Yeah.
actually kind of a group of people are interested
Do you
in. So
guys
it's
know,
fun.
like, is it the students who are planning these things, or is it like a student organization maybe, or is it?
For the flea market itself, it was just some RAs from Esperanza
Oh,
who
okay.
were planning it, so it was just students itself. So it's pretty cool.
Haines City officials have accelerated a project to provide public Wi-Fi. The City Commission approved a 10-year agreement with Bright House Networks to provide wireless internet to the downtown Haines City, Railroad Park, 8-Acre Park, and the Lake Eva complex. Only Bright House subscribers will be able to use the public Wi-Fi for free, and non-subscribers will have to pay a fee. 1 hour of service will cost $1.99, and a full day will cost $8.95. The city manager, Jonathan Evans, said Bright House subscribers do have an added benefit, but the convenience of staying connected wherever you want makes a difference.
What many may remember as a dreaded part of elementary school may now be a thing of the past. Florida will be choosing a new test to replace the Florida Comprehensive Assessment Test, commonly called the FCAT. Florida Education Commissioner Pam Stewart announced Monday that the state is approving a 6-year contract with a non-for-profit American Institute to research to develop an updated test. The contract is worth an estimated $220 million. The test will be based on Common Core state standards, but will not be the same test that other states who have adopted the Common Core plan to use. The new test will be administered in the spring of 2015.
The 2013-2014 Florida orange crop has become the lowest total in 24 years and could become the worst harvest in 29 years. The U.S. Department of Agriculture lowered its forecast for this season's orange crop to 110 million boxes. That is 18% less than 2012 and 2013. The lower crop is related to citrus greening, which is a deadly disease in Florida's commercial groves. Attempts to counteract the disease has not worked, as groves have continued to worsen as the season has progressed. Growers and scientists agree that citrus greening may have affected 100% of Florida's 89 million commercial citrus trees. The smallest crop of oranges was in 1967 to 68, when they were only produced 105 million boxes.
You may want to double check your Amazon total before checkout now, as the company will begin charging Florida sales tax to consumers on May 1st. Rumored to be triggered by the building of their 3 warehouses in Davenport, Lakeland, and in Hillsborough County, Amazon announced the change on Wednesday. Up until now, Amazon has been able to avoid charging sales tax on purchases in Florida. But because the Florida Department of Revenue requires online companies to collect their taxes after a company has a physical presence in the state, change is right around the corner. Though the company will start charging a little bit more to Floridians, the warehouses are now already hiring and promise to bring many jobs to the area.
Leggings and sweatpants have surpassed jeans as the pants of choice for teenagers. Activewear now comprises 28% of teen apparel purchases, and athleisure wear, which is athletic wear that can be worn outside the gym, makes up 14.4%. In a recent study, teenagers ranked Lululemon as the top fashion trend and Nike as the top clothing brand. Back in 2009, denim made up 20.2% of teen apparel purchases, and that has declined each year since. In spring of 2014, denim sales only made up 12.7% of teen purchases. Levi's first quarter profits slid by 53%, and Wrangler, Abercrombie & Fitch, and American Eagle are also hurting.
According to the Affordable Health Care Act, commonly known as Obamacare, beginning next year, employers with more than 50 full-time employees must provide health care for full-time workers. In response, Publix and Darden, both Central Florida-based companies, have announced their support for Saving American Workers Act that would define full-time employees to those who work a minimum of 40 hours per week. If enacted, the SAW Act would repeal the Affordable Care Act definition of full-time employment to 30 hours per week.
Well, that's all the time we have left. Keep it here on the Spotlight for all the latest in news, campus updates, and sports. I'm Matthew Hall.
And I'm Gabrielle Dorisami. Join us next time in the Spotlight.